Hey guys, so once you have your project kind of done, there's a couple of things that you can do to come in and make sure that your project is secure and protected. The first thing is always a good idea to come back. If you have the space, put in a second nail. That way it's nice and tight. So once you're done nailing everything down, making sure everything's nice and well fitted, what you want to do as the next thing is to find your favorite color, your favorite varnish. What it does is that not only does it give it color and character, but what it really does, it really protects it from the elements. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. And just remember now, as you're doing the corners and the edges, make sure you kind of dimple it in there. That way it soaks it all up and protects it real well. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. Man. You know, so as I do this varnishing, it really reminds me of really one of the great qualities of Saint Joseph. You know, that is, he's a protector, a courageous protector. In fact, his title is the Guardian of the Redeemer. Imagine that, the Guardian of the Redeemer. And it's so awesome is because he exemplifies his nature to be a protector and a guardian at the most crucial time of the family's life. Right? You guys remember the time when, as soon as Jesus was born, you had one person, compare and contrast. You had the King Herod, who will do anything to hang on to his precious, to hang on to his crown. And he sends out armies of soldiers and men to go find every young boy under the age of 2 to kill them all in hopes of getting rid of the Messiah, the chosen one. On the other hand, you have Saint Joseph, who risked his own life to protect what's precious to him. And what's precious to him is his wife and his newborn son. And scripture says that as soon as he gets a message from the angel, he gets up in the middle of the night, takes his family. They go and hide out in Egypt. And when you rise in the middle of the night, it's not just about leaving. It's about never saying goodbye to your parents. Never having the opportunity to say goodbye to your friends. Never having the opportunity to take your things. You leave everything behind except for the clothes on your back. There's no credit card. There's no security blanket. There's nothing. You just leave with what's most important to you. That's your wife and your child. And not only do you leave in that manner, the place that welcomes you is the enemy's land, the land of Egypt, the land of slavery. How do you think they would receive a Jewish person trying to live off their land? Probably the same way we do now when we look at other immigrants. The only job that probably Joseph was able to get was to be a day laborer. He set aside his pride. He set aside his career path. He just earning wages day to day to feed his family. He knows that he could never buy a house or a home, an apartment in Egypt. He knows that there's no security check waiting for him. But what he does is that he trusts in the Lord. As long as I do my best to protect and provide for my family, the Lord will do the rest. And so he did. He stuck in it until at the decided time when God sent him a message. Now, son, take your son and your wife back into Israel, because the one who persecute you is now dead. As an immigrant, I've actually walked in those shoes, and I just want to share with you some of the experiences that an immigrant might go through. For example, in my own case, our own country, Vietnam, was taken over by the communists in 1975. And when the communists came, because of warfare, because of political persecution, our entire family left. And when I came here at the age of 7, I remember getting on the bus, the public school bus, for the very first time. And as I climbed on that bus, I heard this ching ching chong. And then I heard a bunch of kids laughing. You know, it didn't take long. I didn't understand a word of English, but I understood exactly what that meant. I kind of looked down, and inside my heart, I was really angry. I looked down and I said to myself, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. I know this is not my country, but I'm better than this. And so today, Joseph gives us the challenge and the reminder. Is there anything that we hold on to precious, like King Herod, where we're unwilling to give up, even if it harms our family? Could it be a career? Could it be pornography? Could it be gambling addiction? Anything that harms our family, yet is so precious to us that we're willing to give that up? Or do we take on the example of St. Joseph, where there's no mountain high enough, no valley way too low that we cannot crawl under to save our family? And if we do that, God will be with us and He'll provide the rest. Thank you for being with us on this episode. We welcome you back on the next time as we continue to journey into the steps of St. Joseph in Joe's Masterclass.